Hey guys, we're live. It's Knolly Williams. This is Mentorship Masters Spotlight. I wanted to spotlight one of our members, Mina Slaughter. Mina, are you with me?
Yep, I'm here. Hello.
Hey. So Mina, you started with me just over 90 days ago. You had a little bit of skepticism, I would say, when you started. How have things been?
Pretty good so far. I did leave Keller Williams, come over to EXP, and of course, yes, I was skeptical, but I noticed that everybody who's successful in this business has some type of mentor or leadership helping them be successful. And so I went with my instincts and my gut and followed what I thought was right and changed over. And since I've joined, I'm going to do more production in 2 months than I did the entire year at Keller Williams.
Wow, that's huge. That's huge, Mina.
I'm excited.
It's funny because when we first had our conversation together, and I was talking to you, some people might say recruiting, but I was just talking to you about joining me, and I think you definitely had some reservations. But here it is, within 2 weeks of joining with me, you took your first listing. You closed it a week after that. I think within the last, I lost count, but I think in the last 10 days, I've counted that you took 3 new listings or you got a 4th one or something.
Yes, so, I picked up 2 new listings. My goal is every month, if I want to do 4 transactions every month. And I actually picked up all 4 pieces of business this month. So I'm super excited because it's the most business I'll do in a month. It makes me excited because I'm like, if I'm doing this now, I can't imagine by the time I get to December how much volume I'll have closed and how many clients I'll be able to help. So I'm excited.
And one of those listings was over $1 million. So that's super exciting as well.
Yes.
So you did. So let me just get this right. So you've done, since you joined Mentorship Masters, and within the last 2 months, you did more business than you did all of last year at Keller Williams.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, what do you attribute that to? Because I know it's not me. Having a great mentor is really good, but it really is you. You're doing the work, right? Yeah, but what do you attribute it to, Mina, that success?
Honestly, I think it started with my mindset and the leadership, you helping me realize that we are more powerful and we can do things if we just change our mindset and, reading the books, listening to the audio stuff and taking time every day to time block and really doing the business every single day, working at it diligently has gotten me here. And it's not like I'm doing it all day. I do it about 4 hours a day and then I take care of all the stuff I need to take care of. And then I touch back in the evening because a lot of clients after work, need help. So I'm just sticking at it, just being positive and knowing I can do it. And I think people can feel my enthusiasm and my vibe when I talk to them.
Yeah.
And they want to work with me.
4 new listings, 4 new pieces of business, and you're working 4 hours a day?
4 hours a day.
Sweet. See, work less, make more money.
Exactly. And staying positive.
In the past, when you came to me, you said you had been made a lot of promises. You come from a career, you come from the corporate world, you have a career background, you've got your college degree, you've had success in the corporate arena. You got into real estate and you said you had been made a lot of promises. And this kind of cuts close to home. And when I was talking to you, you said, not only I've heard it all before, people say that they're going to, they try to recruit you and then they say they're going to do this for you, but then you end up getting that. Yes. What's been the difference between what I promised you at the beginning and what I actually have delivered for you?
I mean, everything that you've promised, you've delivered and then some. You really go out of your way to help me. And when I'm stuck, I'm not hitting walls and looking for help. You'll take my call, you'll take a text, you'll take an email, or there's somebody else in place if you can't be there for me that is there for me. And I'm not having to go to the internet to a group of people going, hey, somebody help me. There's direct lines of people that I can talk to and get answers to, especially when I'm in a pinch. and I don't now.
And not just me, but all of our mentorship masters, right? You mentioned that one of them is going to help you. One of our mentorship masters worked for Microsoft for 13 years, and he's going to be helping you with your computer tomorrow, right?
Yes. Yep. He's going to log into my computer and make sure that I'm running everything properly and there's no viruses, just to kind of give me a once over. And where else would I have gotten that from? You know, to take my computer into Computer Geeks or something. And, you know, there's a lot of resources at our fingertips working with you. And I'm thankful for that, either if it's marketing or, you know, the psychology of the human mind, how we have to handle people. I think it's a complete package. And I'm really thankful that I was, you know, patient and prayed, and the right person came into my life and helped me. So I feel positive about it.
Thank the Lord for that. You know, one of the things you mentioned to me, Mina, when we first got started, was your husband had mentioned, you know, this is it. You know, you've got a year to kind of make this thing work. And we've all been there, Mina. I mean, there's no shame in it. I mean, we've all been there where we know we have success within us, but we don't know exactly how to scratch it and let it come out. Because really all I'm doing is allowing you to birth out what's already within you. And now you've become a leader. You're actually creating a following of people that you're leading as well. But you had talk about that when you were going toward the end of last year. You've been with me about 90 days. How was it? Like, what, you were at a crossroads. Talk about that a little bit.
So yes, at the end of the year, you know, I had a lot of like C clients, like, you know, year out, but nothing really in the next 30, 60, 90 days was, you know, in real estate, you're putting money out every month. It's, you know, if you're putting out, you need to have money coming back in. And if you're just putting out, it puts you in that feast or famine mode. And it really put me in famine by the end of the year. I was just literally walking on faith that I would be able to help my family pay my bills. And we went from 2 incomes, because I had a salary, you know, to doing whatever I wanted to. Hey, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to make my mortgage payment this month? I put out so much money this year. And the splits were high because they were just high, too high. And so since I've come over and I've kind of reset my mind frame in the way I'm thinking about being positive and read a lot of books, like I said, listen to audio stuff, I've managed to basically almost attract a positive flow. People are coming to me where, you know, my own sphere, people didn't want to come to me at first. And I think they see my vivacity and that I'm working hard and I'm doing people a great job. And yesterday I got a message out of nowhere going, hey, Mina, I know you're a realtor and we needed somebody to help us buy a house and I know you're it. And I thought it was a joke. You know, I thought I got hacked on my messenger. So I was like, wait, who is this? Is this really this person? And she was like, yes. Can we go on Tuesday and look at these 2 houses? We want to buy one of them. I was like, of course, I'll help you, you know? So just, it was like another iron in the fire that felt good, you know? I was like, oh my gosh, I'm really doing it, you know? And then I did my first listing presentation to complete strangers, and I just went in with all the positivity that I had and all my knowledge and all the stuff I've done collectively over my lifetime, so to speak, and I just applied it to the conversation. And by the time I was walking out of there, it was almost like they were my best friends. Like they felt like they knew me forever. And when you hear your potential client tell you at the end of the conversation, I know I can trust you to do the best job, then I knew I landed it. I walked out, I was so pumped, I jumped in the air. You know, I fist pumped the air because I was so excited. I was like, I knew I was meant to do this. I knew I could make this work. And once you get into that vortex of running forward, just everything starts coming. And so I feel really positive.
Yeah, I can tell. And once you, so you came into, you started working with Mentorship Masters. You didn't have really any future business, any prospects of any business. You kind of started at ground zero. You had that ultimatum, like you got to, it's do or die. And now within a couple of months, you've made more than you've made all of last year. So that's just phenomenal. I mean, I think I was trying to calculate what you could earn. You know, we don't want to put the jinx on anything, right? But I was calculating what you might earn from just the listings that you're taking. And it was like 60 or 70,000 or some number. I was trying to calculate it out. But you're going to do great. My promise to you was I was going to get you to 6 figures within 12 months. Yes. Are we going to do that?
I feel extremely confident that I'm going to make that. My internal goals was to, help 25 families this year, 25 transactions. But if I keep going at this rate, I should hit 50 transactions by the end of the year. And when that does happen, there's going to be a huge party.
Yeah, and that's coming from, doing not even anywhere close to that, right? Last year?
No, last year I did 8 transactions for the year.
So now, Mina, you've become a leader. And you have, within Mentorship Masters, you're now sponsoring people to come over, into under your leadership. You've been a professional corporate person for many years. Like I said, you've got your degree. You've got the greatest demeanor possible, and you're helping people. I mean, one of your Wade, who you sponsored, he was calling me with a question. I said, "Hey, did you check with Mina on that?" So he contacted you. He's like, "Oh my goodness, Mina is awesome."
Yeah.
So what would you say? I mean, I want to encourage people to partner with you because you're, as far as I'm training you. You're basically getting that next level because let's face it, I have a cap on how many people that I can personally coach and mentor, but now you're taking the baton, right? And providing that leadership.
Yes, I feel as I continue my growth that anything that I gain, I can, give back. It's not supposed to be a secret, this industry. And a lot of people, when I came on board to real estate, treated it like it was a secret. Like nobody wanted to tell me anything. They didn't want me to be their competition. They knew I have it what's within me to be great, and I just needed people to teach me what the secrets were so that I could be great. And nobody wanted to share that with me. And that was really frustrating, especially when I'm trying so hard and I quit my corporate job with a salary going, walking into the unknown. So I think anybody who comes into this industry needs to be with somebody who wants to share the secrets and wants you to be good, because what kind of leader would you be if you didn't want your team to be good with you? You can't just rise to the top and leave everybody in the dirt and let them do all the work for you, So
I love it. Well, thank you so much, Mina, for your time. We actually have a Mentorship Masters call that we're about to jump on. So that's all the time we have for now. But I encourage you guys, there's a link down below. Go ahead and click on it to find more information about EXP, about Mina, and Mina being your sponsor to really help you, just like she was able to go from 8 deals. Now she's on a trajectory to do 50 deals, okay? Just like she was able to do that, you can do it as well, and you can do it with her help. God bless you. Thank you, Mina.
Thanks. Bye.